here today to do your daily message whenever you catch a video. If the reading does resonate, you guys know what to do. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. If you want a personal, you can use the description box down below. And we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys feeling? How you guys doing? As y'all know right now, Venus is in Virgo and Mercury is Mercury is in Libra at this time. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be feeling that energy. Okay, where you just feel the need to maybe get something done. Okay, make something clear. Okay, it's different for all of you guys, but how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Who all in the building? Let me shuffle these cards before we just jump on in. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting organized, okay? It's almost as if the universe could have planned for you guys to arrive late, okay? They know how you get down. They know that you're always, you know, you're never on time, basically. Some of you guys could feel like late bloomers, okay? But what I'm picking up on is that, you know, it's expected, so you're covered. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I feel like the universe is allowing you time to get your shit in order. The universe is helping you to understand and see what's important to you, what's of a value to you, because a lot of you guys, you may dedicate yourself to the wrong causes, to the wrong people. Okay, a lot of you guys find yourself in situations where you're stuck to the, I don't know, it's almost as if you're doing the right thing for the wrong people. Okay, you're fighting the right cause, but in the wrong area, or, you know, for the wrong reason here. So a lot of you guys, the universe is making things very clear to you about where people stand in your life, where you stand in your own life. Okay, what you're pouring your heart into, what you're putting, you know, work into, effort into. You're starting to realize if things are being reciprocated for you. Okay, and if they're not, this is where you're starting to also go into alignment here, where you know that, okay, there's something better for me. Okay, a lot of you guys, you're in your head at this time. You're in that bubble space where it's not that you're overthinking, but you're definitely trying to organize your thoughts. You're trying to organize your day, and you're trying to create a plan here. And I think that's going to be the most beneficial thing that really, Virgo, you could ever do, because a lot of you guys, yeah, you know, you're moving forward, you're traveling, but you don't quite have a destination. You don't really have a reason. You may just be visiting a country just to visit it, okay? So you're not really getting anything out of it. Point blank, period. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Let's see how you guys are feeling. Let's see what the message is for you all. I'm also getting something about somebody's laughter here. Somebody could have a SpongeBob laugh. Okay, I know I do. Okay, let's get into it. Somebody could be built like SpongeBob as well. Somebody could have a very square shape or a square body. Okay, no shade, no tea. We're just speaking facts here. Let's get into it. Point blank, period. What's the reading here? What's the message? I'm hearing getting organized. Okay, cleaning out those sock drawers, cleaning out that closet. Because a lot of you guys, you have something coming in. It hasn't quite arrived yet, because you might not be ready for that. Okay, you're not ready for the blessing. Not to say you don't deserve the blessing. It's just mentally. It's almost as if Spirit is setting up this environment where there's no way possible that you could miss the point this time. Okay, you cannot miss the blessing. No one can steal your blessing. No one can do anything to sabotage or stop this from happening. This is a train that's moving with all force. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. For some of you guys, is love. Others of you guys, it's simply that information, it's simply that communication that you need to hear. It's some type of approval here that puts a smile on your face. Okay, a lot of happiness, a lot of enviness around you too. Okay, because you have people that definitely are sitting back waiting for you to, you know, have a downfall, waiting for your demise. Okay, you have people around you who do feel that you don't deserve this, whatever it is. But I'm not gonna lie to you, spirit knows that you deserve it. God knows that you deserve it. What you have put into the universe, it always comes 360. So this is why you're receiving this. Okay, a blessing in disguise here. It may not work for everybody else, but it works for you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys could feel like you're not worthy of God's blessing. And I feel like this is what's going to make this moment so everlasting for you, okay? And everlasting for other people who doubt you, who don't believe in you. Okay, a lot of people don't believe that you deserve this love. You deserve this wish to come true. People want you to be in a state of feeling uneasy, afraid, and scared. So why? That you can keep feeding into their addiction, so that you can keep feeding into their dreams becoming true. A lot of people don't want to take the time to allow you to really feel the fresh air here, breathe fresh air, enjoy the moment. They always want you to constantly do the work for them. Okay. Even on this picture, he getting high, but he like light it up for me. But they're blaming you for the addiction here. They're blaming you for the whatever mental fears and whatever these mental mental battles this person is going through. They're blaming you for it. But the environment is about them. This person chooses to be in the environment. This person chooses to see things negatively. This person chooses to hold on to you. A lot of you guys have let go. You're not staying in a state of fear anymore. You're actually okay with being by yourself. You're okay with being with someone else. You're just okay with being present here. This is why you're receiving this proposal. Point blank, period. Okay? Someone could work in a financial environment as well. That's what I'm getting, money management. Or this is what you're working on, money management. That could also be the gift that spirit is blessing you with. Okay, the ability to think for yourself, the ability to have self-control, the ability to control your emotion. You know, I feel like a lot of you guys, you're upgrading or you're ascending in ways that people can't see, but you can. Okay, because things that you used to kind of shy away from, run away from, you find yourself being more open to, especially when it comes to love. This is why you're receiving blessing upon blessing upon blessing here. Okay, because a lot of you guys, you have opened your heart, your mind. You have really gotten down to the wire, to the core of who you are. It's not even about your type in person or what you, it's almost as if what you expected is not what you get. Okay, who you were expecting yourself to become is not actually who you are or what you become, but you get something even better. You get something that really meshes and fits and molds to the real you. Not this made up version of you. Not the version of you that your parents created. Not the version of you that you created because of heartbreak. Not the version of you that social media wants to see. The version of yourself where it's okay to be nerdy. It's okay to be lame. It's okay to be geeky. It's okay to be gothic. It's okay to be whatever it is. Your size, your color. Just truly who you are. And I feel like you're getting a lot of communication, or you're getting a lot of, you know, different suitors here that match your speed, that match your intelligence, that matches your fly. Point blank, period. I don't care how you look at it, okay? Someone's name could be Sal or Sally. Some of you guys, you could be getting a big check here from the IRS, or some type of money owed or due that was due to you. Some of you guys, you may not even realize this, okay? You just all of a sudden wake up, you have like a $10,000 check or $10,000 in your bank account. I almost feel like somebody could have been, I'm hearing the word finagling, or I don't know, you got finessed and you're seeming to get your money back. What goes around comes around. Or this is about energy here. You gave your energy and you put your energy into the wrong places, the wrong people, and you wake up one day and you're just getting an offer out of nowhere. Here it is, coming back full circle to you in return. New business plan, new proposal, new person. Okay, some of you guys are even starting at the bottom here. It may be someone that really doesn't seem like your type. This really doesn't seem like the land. This really doesn't seem like the setup that I was actually looking for. Okay, some of you guys were really trying to live beyond your means, rather and date beyond your means as well here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck and keep it real with y'all. Okay, others of you guys, you were unsure about this proposal, about this choice, about this decision, but yet here it is. It's working out, it's panning out. It could have taken 6 months, it could have taken a year, but at the end of the day, I feel like the universe is here to let you know that we got you. You're in full support here. Okay, and they're also sending you a person that looks at you the same way, that feels the same way. I got you. Okay, let's enjoy the moment. You can trust me. I'm going to support you in your time of need. Okay, someone is definitely loyal to you. Even though you guys have different outlooks, different views in life. They like pepperoni pizza, you like cheese pizza. Somebody could be vegetarian, you're a meat lover. Does not mean that you guys don't value, or you guys can't sit in the same room together, or you guys can't build an empire together. Because a lot of you guys, that's exactly what's going on. You're getting a hell of a support system here. And you need to hear that. You need to know that. Okay? You need to know that, yeah, the enemy is constantly attacking you. Constantly attacking you. People are constantly gossiping about you. But you know what? You have a choice now to pick where you're going to put your energy. What you're going to choose your time focusing on. Am I going to choose my time focusing on the bullshit people? Or am I going to choose my time focusing on what's necessary? Because a lot of you guys, it's some hard goodbyes. Okay? It's a harsh reality to realize that the person that you gave your all to doesn't give a fuck about you. It's a hard reality to realize that job, that dream I'm chasing may not be what God called me to do here. It's hard sometimes when you see your friends, family, and people who did you wrong shining, okay? And you sitting in suffrage. The same people that you would have rolled the red carpet out for, that you would have gave, here go the loan. You ain't even got to ask me. If you got it, if I got it, you got it. The same people come up right before your eyes and won't even blink for you. That's hard. I don't care how people tell you, oh, do this with your pain. Say this about your pain. Do it this way and do it that way. If I could, you could, we could. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's your pain. And it's okay. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to feel that enviness, that jealousy. Don't let that shit take over you. Let that motivate you. Now, I ain't telling y'all to hang out with jealous people. I got to be careful with my words on here because y'all take things and run with it all the wrong way. But when you're a human, you feel human things, human emotion. Okay? And that's okay. What you have to understand, though, is this is why it's necessary for you to get in the environment and get around people that want to see you succeed. So that way, when you see your partner shine, it feels like it should. It shouldn't be resentment. Because a lot of times when you feel that jealousy and that enviness, it's when you didn't gave this motherfucker all the ideas. You didn't did all the groundwork, hard work. You didn't help this person level up or whatever it is. And this person runs off of it. They run off your energy. They run off your frequency. They run off your vibrations. They run off of your idea. You get what I'm saying? They just so happen to do it better. They know how to present it better because when you're original, you have what? Emotion tied behind something. You have passion tied behind something. So when somebody can just come be the brand in the face, they don't give a fuck. They know how to walk in front of the room and sell it to a crowd. They know how to get in front of the right person and make it make sense, especially when they done sat down and watched you. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, yes, it's okay to feel what you have felt. But in order for you to grow, in order for you to become prosperous, in order for you to really have the life that you're desiring, you have to let that energy go and you have to pour it into something new. Pour it into yourself. Pour it into where it matters. Some of you guys, this is a very simple fix. a very simple fix. You're not really doing anything wrong. It's more so about the way that you think, the way that it's almost as if somebody here could believe that if I keep giving and giving and giving, then one day I'm going to receive. No, one day, this is the day where you're going to realize, and you have to realize, this is the day I'm going to stop giving, I'm going to stop pouring, and I'm just going to allow the universe, I'm going to allow my hard work to pay off. I'm going to allow things to be. For some of you guys, this is someone who keep on texting you, trolling you, messaging you, trying to get a reaction from you because they want the proposal. So this is why they want to keep you in a state of feeling anxious, in a state of feeling stressed, in a state of feeling, who is it? Where is it coming from? Ain't nothing coming but a blessing for you. If you ain't did nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. You get what I'm saying? A lot of you guys understand that it's energy, or it is people out here that want to see you do bad. And it's not because they hate you, it's because they want your spot. The sad part is that it used to be a day and time where people, wanted to take you out of the spot because it came with not fame, it came with money and position. Okay, because before there was a phone, child, kings and queens only knew about if you were noble. Okay, the word travel, it didn't travel because I could have been on this side of the world and you could have been on that side of the world. If you ain't really had no money, we didn't know you. And that's the spot that I wanted. Not because it came with fame, because it came with the coins, right? This day and time, people are willing to sacrifice you, behead you, betray you. People don't even have to know you. They just see you on the internet, and you could have a small thing that they like. It could be a fucking candle. It could be a pair of glasses. It could be your smile. It could be the way that you carry yourself. And these same people are ready to strip you. Strip you of your home, car, life to replace you. This is like, that's pretty cuckoo. This day and time, baby, it's not even about money. They'll do it for clout. They'll do it to be famous. And I feel like this is why a lot of you guys, you got to be thankful that you didn't come up or blow up at that time where it was just a wave thing. Some of you guys, God says, I saved the best for last. And those who are patient, good things are to come. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, even though you had to go through the ups and downs, that roller coaster of love, passion, dream, career, whatever this is that's been going on in your life, a lot of you guys be thankful because you got saved. Now you're about to come in when people actually can sit down and listen to you. Now you're going to approach a situation where you got people behind you that support you. Now you're going to walk into the right rooms because a lot of you guys, you were walking into rooms and it wasn't even the right people in there. How did you expect for a blessing or an upgrade from the universe? That's not your fault. That's not your fault that the club owner let in all the Pookie Roo-Roos and the Scammer Tutus into the building. So the real money left. Some of you guys, you really have been spared by the universe and God because I'm telling you, you have done the right thing. I won't say righteous thing, but the right thing for your life. Can't nobody really tell you what to do but God. For real, for real. God and the way that things make you feel on the inside because you know when you're wrong. You know when you're right. Some of you guys, this was a blessing because if God didn't put you in that isolation bubble, if God didn't make you start waking up and realizing, if God didn't let you sleep and rest, man, you were going to miss an opportunity here that's going to change your whole entire world. Okay, not their world, your life. Because that's what's important at this moment. Not what you can do for the world and you're suffering. Not because, so-and-so over here is living better than me, and that's the reason that I'm suffering. No, I feel like God is making it very sure, or the universe is going to make it very clear to the reason that people are in the situation that they are in. If you've been a follower and you followed the wrong leader, that's your problem. If you've been a leader and nobody wanted to listen, okay, now keep going. I can't explain what I'm trying to say here, but you guys get it. I'm a little off point. Let's keep it rocking, though. I just feel like you guys are headed towards better things, better people, okay, and a better way of thinking. And a lot of it has to do with you're not going to be working hard, okay? You're working smarter, not harder, and people are upset about it. Oh, well. A lot of you guys, you about to be getting paid right at your house in your PJs for being yourself, living your best life. You don't have to go out here and pretend. You're not making friends with enemies just so that you can build up a platform or that you can sell something out. You're really going to win off simply being authentic by yourself. Okay, a state of mind here where, man, I'm telling you, the hard work has paid off. You started it before it became a trend. You did it before anybody else started doing it, and I feel like it's paying off for you. This is not music. This is not talent. This is not NFL, NBA. This ain't none of that shit. Okay, some of you guys, I ain't gonna lie, you could be creating some type of, I don't know, mind altering something here. Some of you guys, it could be just you're a speaker. Okay, you know how to change people's ideas. You know how to change people's views. Okay, a lot of y'all been listening to a lot of these a lot of these people have addictions, and they put it on a good show. They wear it well. I feel like if you have addictions, at least you're living your life the way that you should be. Okay, you're not lying to yourself. You're not lying to the world. So a lot of people are being exposed. So thank God for the position that you're in. Thank God for where you're about to be going. That's what I'm picking up on. A lot of you guys want people to tell you negative shit about the person who did you wrong. But when you start focusing on you, what you're doing right, that's the outcome that you're going to get. Period. Period. So yeah, your finances. Some people sold their soul for finances. That shit worked for a little bit. The liquid courage is wearing off. Here it is, unexpected. You're still going to get what you're supposed to have. You're still going to land where you're supposed to be here. And a lot of you guys, I'm getting that someone here is still very much so addicted to you. They still want to eat off your energy. They still want to feed into the negativity, into the dark realm. They can't touch you, though. The more that you really enjoy yourself, enjoy what you have, where you are, even if it's in the house, if it's that one friend that you have, if it's that one job that you have, that one opportunity, it doesn't matter. Enjoy it. Okay, because somebody else, they can't appreciate the small things. They can't appreciate what they're being blessed with. They can live in $1 million home. They could have the man of their dreams, the woman of their dreams, but they're still obsessed with you. So you're going to start seeing a lot of people try to change it up. Everybody want to be humble pie now, right? You're going to see the same IG bitches that was, ooh, I'm $20,000, nails done, hair done. You're going to start seeing all those same people want to kind of dummy it down and live the life that you're living. The life that you're currently trying to fight your way out of, that's the next life that they're going to highlight. Why? Because that's the road they know they're going down. A lot of these people faking the funk. You guys that have stayed real, stayed true to yourself, kept your integrity, kept your dignity, kept your pride, have taken the time to get to know who you are inside and out. You take your time to get to know the person that you're going to deal with. You take the time to get to know the job that you're going into. You don't just see something and run with it. You don't just see somebody man and run off with it. You don't just see somebody money and run off with it. Those of you guys that have stick to true core and value and the good person that doesn't ever win in the end, I promise you, you're going to be left the last slice of cake. And you ain't got to share. This that time where Spirit said, eat the cake for yourself. Eat the cake for yourself. Okay? Somebody here, they don't want to start over. But you started over 100,000 times. You started over 100,000 times. This is going to be the first time in your life where you're going to realize to start over. This is the first time in your life you're realizing a start over, and you feel enlightened, you feel encouraged, you feel happy about it. Okay? Some of you guys, it could be in a state of force, but it's going to work out. You're not mad, you're not depressed, you like, you know what? I am where I need to be. Okay, a lot of these people that's running around with the BBLs, we ain't trying to shame nobody. The face full of makeup, or they chasing money and chasing women, just chasing all of the wrong things. You're gonna start really seeing shift changes with these people, and they're going to have to start over. And I feel like a lot of them, they don't want people to know. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed about to start over. Okay, but those who really understand, those who love you, those who know you, man, this is the best thing that's happening for you. Okay, the start over, because this is requiring growth, and they see it. A lot of people are afraid if you start over. A lot of people are afraid for you to really get in tune with your destiny, for you to really get into full alignment, because they can't keep up with the ego no more. They can't keep running off with the best parts of you, and then having the world shun you. Point blank, period. And a lot of these people, they can't keep up with the ego, with the performance, with the act anymore. Okay, Virgo? People gonna feel stupid as hell once they realize who they chose, what they chose to believe in. They should have picked you. Somebody keep calling you a pick me, but that's what they should have done. They should have picked you. They should have picked the pick me, because the pick me was gonna take them far. The pick me was gonna get the job done. The pick me made somebody feel loved. Okay, now this person out here feeling foolish, being used by person after person after person. What happened when two pick-me's get in the same room? What happened when two pick-me's start chasing the same dream? What happened when two pick-me's both get into accordance and align and pray to the same God? What happens then? What happened when two pick-me's see each other for exactly who they are and they get picked? Y'all keep thinking the chosen one is yourself. No, the chosen one is 1 + 1. Okay? 1 + 1, your divine equal match. Because can't nobody do it by themselves. That's why God even allowed Jesus the name and the reign that he has right now. Point blank, period. Okay, so I'm going to read you guys these last two cards before I walk away with this message for you guys. It says your growth scares people who don't want to change. That's why they don't want it to change. They want you to continue doing the work for them. Put me on, put me on. But behind your back, did you hear about? This is why you can't. I can't never. Everything's coming to the surface. Everything's coming to the forefront. Point blank, period. You're going to see people for exactly who they are and how they treat you. Not for what they do for your life. Not what they can possibly do for your life. You're going to see people for exactly what it is. If you chosen, do the job. Do the work. If you chosen, you know that you can walk along. If you chosen, you know who to invite on the trip with you. You ain't got to, look, I ain't got to hold your hand, but I ain't going to tell you you can't follow me. That's how the chosen actually work. You don't get to pick and choose who go down the road of Jericho. You don't get to pick and choose who God chooses you to save. Because when you chosen, you often have a mission that don't have nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? So the back of this card says, are you getting shit from people you think should be cheering you on? If you thought of them as scared people instead of giant assholes, could you be more compassionate with them? Or at least their current assholishness slide for now. Compassion tastes nice and minty fresh, doesn't it? Do it. Being compassionate has nothing to do with being a leader. You get what I'm saying? I can have empathy. I can have compassion to a certain degree. But as a leader, I have to do what's right for everybody. That's a hard plate to carry. And when people enjoy allowing you to lead them into success and then kicking you to the curb so that they don't feel like they owe you anything, you goddamn skippy, they don't want you to realize you the king and queen. You skippy, they don't want you to realize you the real deal. You skippy, they want you to stay in that servant position. Okay? It says you can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Is there a secret you're keeping? Is ego keeping you from being honest about who you really are? Go ahead and admit where you fucked up. Seriously. We're all fuck ups in some type of way. Welcome to being human. You do you, baby, you. Look, them cards came out naturally. The reading spirit, we all in agreement. Okay? Take the pieces that resonate for you, leave what does not, and let it be. A lot of you guys, I feel like you need natural sunlight in your home. Open up your windows, get some fresh air. Okay, let the sun beam on you for a little bit. Some of you guys, you too worried about the internet. That's just what it is. Some of you guys, that relationship that you're focused on is not working because you get advice from the internet instead of speaking to your partner, speaking to your mother, speaking to your children, speaking to your manager, speaking to corporate. Shout out to the real people who still evolve as human. Not letting technology just corrupt your mind and your concept of life. It used to be a day and time where you were like that and it was a religious thing. Now it's a technology thing. Now it's a trend thing. If you ain't on the latest trends, you can't get in. If you're not a Christian, you can't sit with us. If you don't believe what I believe, then guess what, baby? A lot of things not going to work. Because we're going to have to learn how to work together and get along. Even though we have different views. Even though we have differences. If we're going to really want to get something accomplished here, then you're going to have to learn how to make something work. And this is where the universe is coming in and really stepping on your toes, really cracking that back and getting on your ass, because they want you to realize you making your own life hard by doing double the work. No, find somebody who want to do 50-50 with you. Ain't nothing wrong with 50-50. I don't care how much you got in the bank. You need help. If that person can't bring you 50% of peace and rest and good conversation, and you are a millionaire, they ain't your 50-50. Regardless of how you look at it, you need the 50-50. You need somebody that can balance it out for you. But you can't put the work on everybody. You can't put the work on just anybody and everybody and expect for people to keep calling you their hero, their boss. It causes what? Resentment. So you have to pay attention to those who pay attention to you. If you see somebody that's building you up, supporting you, you see somebody that's working every day and you are the owner, you make sure you pay them, you acknowledge them, you tell them, hey, you're doing a very good job. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to uplift people and mean it. And it's okay not to give out compliments. Motherfucker ain't doing nothing, they ain't doing nothing. But it's time to start being real. And it starts with being real with yourself. You can't chin check nobody until you really chin check your motherfucking self. And a lot of you bitches ain't did it yet. That's just what it is. And men are catching on. Men are catching on. 110%. They are catching on and they are moving on. And it's not going to be room for the fake. I'm telling you, y'all, this is the last time of this year in the universe, of this cycle, that women will be able to fake and trick a man into marriage, into having babies, into investing in them. Women, you're going to have to either figure it out. Do you want to stay at home and raise children, or do you want to go and be a boss CEO? You're not going to be able to play both sides anymore. You're not. You're not. It's just what it is. You're going to have to start being real with yourself. What you want, what you expect, and everything that you're asking, you need to bring to the table. Men, you're not going to be able to use women as a rug anymore. If you don't know how to uplift your wife, your woman, and make her feel like queen in the palace, you're not going to be able to find a woman that you can emotionally beat down, manipulate, seduce, and abuse. Women gonna start having backbones. The same woman that used to get beat down on gonna be the same woman that go upside your head and play grits ball with you. God is forcing people to be real because so many of us are choosing to walk around with a veil on. Because it's easier. You choose to look at the screen. No, God said you're going to choose to see me. Those are my words, and I'll see you guys next time. Hit that like button for your girl.